We tend to imagine grape stomping as a clumsy, unhygienic mess. That image is largely a product of 1956, when Lucille Ball stepped into a wooden vat on I Love Lucy and framed the practice for modern audiences as pure, unscripted chaos. However, the famous on-screen wrestling match was a carefully planned Hollywood production. Lucy's opponent, Teresa Tyrelli, was a professional SAG actress hired specifically to choreograph the fight. By treating the process as a slapstick joke, pop culture obscured the technical reality of the work. Stepping into a vat of grapes was a highly specialized method of production that solved a specific engineering problem. Archaeologists have found evidence of cultivated vines dating back to 7000 BC in the Caucasus region. Turning those early harvests into wine required navigating a volatile chemical process. Crushing the fruit with too much force doesn't yield wine, it yields a bitter, undrinkable liquid. This created a frustrating paradox for early human civilizations. Without modern mechanical presses, they needed a way to extract juice consistently without damaging the delicate chemical balance of the fruit. Their solution wasn't primitive, it was biological. The human foot functioned as a precisely calibrated physical tool that managed the exact pressures required for winemaking. This cross-section of a grape highlights the central engineering challenge. To extract flavor and color, winemakers must break the skin and keep it in contact with the juice, but they must do so with extreme precision. The danger is in the seeds. They contain bitter oils that, if crushed, will release into the liquid and ruin the wine's flavor. In winemaking, the process of pushing the solids back into the liquid is called pigeage. It is necessary for extraction, but using heavy, blunt tools risks cracking those bitter seeds. The human foot is the perfect mechanical solution. The sole provides enough firm pressure to rupture the skin, while the soft flesh rolls harmlessly over the seeds without snapping them. Human anatomy is effectively a specialized machine for this task. It allows for high-volume extraction while protecting the chemical integrity of the juice. But operating this biological machine required immense physical exertion and highly organized labor. Ancient Greeks and Romans masked this industrial work as a religious rite. They used music and synchronized movement to help workers maintain the grueling pace required to process an entire harvest. The I Love Lucy footage, while comedic, actually captured the genuine physical difficulty of the vat. When thousands of grapes are crushed, the mix of juice and slick skins creates the treacherous environment. Lucille Ball later noted that the struggle was real. She was nearly held under the grapes, fighting to stay upright in a deep, slippery tank. The comedic exhaustion seen on screen reflects a historical reality. Operating the foot machine was a demanding industrial process that required significant stamina and coordination. Modern winemaking has mostly replaced human labor with heavy mechanical presses. These steel systems are built for massive scale, efficiency, and strict hygiene. Yet even the most advanced machines struggle to replicate the dynamic, gentle pressure of human flesh against a grapeseed. Because of this, the technique hasn't disappeared. In regions like Portugal's Douro Valley, the world's most expensive port wines are still produced by teams of people treading in stone tanks called lagares. The specific weight and surface of a human foot remains the most effective tool for compressing fruit without compromising its flavor. While it is easy to view grape stomping as a television punchline, the technique remains a specialized biological method. It has functioned so effectively that it remains in use 7,000 years after its first recorded appearance.